Welcome to Classic Game Room for the review of a game where the intro and the packaging are the best parts of the game, even though it's not that bad. This is Xyanide on the original Xbox. Xyanide, released in 2006 for the Xbox, commits a great sin. It literally walks into a room, pulls out a gun, and shoots itself in the foot. There's no way that you're going to leave this intro sequence without wanting more, and the game just doesn't deliver. These people shouldn't be making video games, they should be making movies. This is phenomenal. What were you people thinking? The intro cinematics are 100 times, maybe 1,000 times better than the game. As a die-hard science fiction fan, I'll tell you, this isn't just cool, this is badass. Yes, your crime is making an intro sequence that's too good. Sounds like the Sarlacc pit, but actually I think they're describing the game that you're about to play. Xyanide can best be described as Geometry Wars, but worser. Before I start tearing this game to pieces, please understand how much I love the intro cinematics. I've watched them like 5 times. And this alien kid's reaction here is pretty much my reaction when I started playing the game. Alright, so the weird alien thing has trapped us in some kind of a space portal and we're fighting for the most awesome thing ever, right? Well, maybe, except you'll probably get bored long before you get there. Xyanide looks great, and it sounds good too. The problem is that you can't see what you're shooting at half the time, and the background gets in the way of the gameplay. Like the whole whirling, spinning tube thing gets old really fast. It gets old fast because you quickly realize it doesn't affect your game in any way. This isn't like a tube shooter like the Tempest remake or N2O on the PlayStation. You don't do anything with the tube except watch it fly by in the background, so it's just like it's like they're showing a movie behind you as you shoot things. The levels are too long and kind of boring, the boss battles are disinteresting. Xyanide's problem is that it looks great. It's more fun to watch Xyanide than actually play it. And that's just not a good thing. How many of you watching this think I'm out of my mind? Like, you're looking at this gameplay and it's like, wow, this looks so cool. And it does look cool, but it's just not focused in any way, and they give you this bizarre missile lock-on thing where you hold down the left trigger on your Xbox controller and move the targeting reticule around the screen. Instead of firing lasers, lock on to enemies and fire missiles, except half the time you can't tell if you've actually fired your missiles because you can't see them, and the sound is lost in the mix. Maybe the game's biggest crime is that I feel guilty giving it a fairly negative review because I think these designers have a lot of talent. But it's like the art and engineering team couldn't quite get together on this one. So I feel bad giving it a negative review, but when it looks this good, expectations are higher. And the gameplay just doesn't deliver. But it's still pretty cheap and easy to find this one for your Xbox, so maybe give it a chance. It's possible there's more depth than I'm giving it credit for, except I just don't have the patience to find it. And I've got a Classic Game Room shout out and thank you to send to my man Ben from Buffalo, New York. Thank you for sending Xyanide to the show. If for no other reason, then I love the intro. And maybe we've all learned something about game design. Geometry Wars, which is pretty similar to this, looks more basic, but manages to make every level a little bit different and interesting, whereas this is always more of the same. It looks sensational, and you can play 2-player on screen at the same time, so what you should do is buy your friends Xyanide and watch them play it.